Hello everybody, it's day 4 of Nano, as I'm sure you all know. I didn't reach my target for the day. I got started late because I was extremely tired earlier, so I had to lie down because apparently I'm a child and I need to nap. I'm not exactly happy with what I wrote today either. Probably shows, doesn't it? I wanted to write 2,000 words minimum. See, I have a to-do list for the day, which I wrote at work earlier. Because friend's coming tomorrow, so there are still things to do. And I didn't reach my target. My target was 2,000. And I guess to cut myself a lot of slack, I wasn't that far off. I wrote 1,765, which brings my grand total to 8,845. But I don't know, what I wrote today just... it feels forced, it feels lazy at the same time as well, and... it feels like I just wrote for the sake of it, which I guess in a way I did, because I don't want to take more days off than I need to. I think I had this problem a few days last year as well. Some of the stuff I wrote was just filler. I introduced a new character called Ileana, shortened to Anna. She looks Hispanic, which is important for some reason. It's important because of who she looks like in my head. If anyone's interested in who I cast my people as, feel free to ask. I just can't be bothered to ramble about it this year because I did last year. And it's not really about how they look, especially not in a first-person story. You can get too easily caught up in descriptions of people. And while that's important for other people, I haven't even really told the readers what colour eyes Chris has, how tall he is. I've mentioned that he's quite slimly built. He's sort of bordering on the thin side for a werewolf because the metabolism is just burned through everything, and he doesn't really go, you know, he doesn't really bulk up. Anyway, back to Anna. I had a little bit in the car on the way back from the job where Chris voices his confusion over this kid who was on the scene who they had to kill, and Regan kind of like takes care of that. He says, you know, for all we know, the target had wiped her mind and rewritten her, so it wasn't even his kid. The file said no kids, but, and you know, just because we found one, that doesn't mean it was his daughter. And besides, you know, she saw your face, what did you want me to do? I had to kill her. And in Regan's mind, that quite simply is that, you know, it's their job, they did their job, he did what he's paid to do. I haven't actually mentioned that they get paid. They all live in the agency, they don't just live off in apartments anywhere. Which is where I've got the kind of, what I've taken, part of what I've taken from Nikita. And that all the recruits and the agents are actually housed within division. So yeah, so I left it off in the car because I'm jumping around quite a bit. I'm not getting into too much detail about where they're going when filling all the spaces. It's all in the space of 24 hours so far. After that, Chris basically goes off to exercise to try and run it off, and it's really the only exercise that he's going to let himself do. He can't, like, transform and run as a wolf, do anything as a wolf, because the doctors have told him not to. While he's injured, and considering he's already kind of strained himself a little bit in taking care of this sidekick, he decides to play it safe, and he just does some running on a treadmill instead. And that's where Anna comes in. I may change Anna down the line, which would be a pain in the ass, to be honest. No, how I've written her. I've written her as a were-leopard, and she's quite predatory. She's quite playful. She's got a reputation for not really being monogamous, if you know what I mean. Like a cat. Cats don't care, really. And But in my head, I was originally going to make her an elemental, an electrokinetic, to be exact. I might change that. I might introduce another character as an elemental, because at the moment all my main characters, and for the time being I am intending Anna to be sort of important. I'm not sure how important yet. She wasn't in my original plan. She may end up being a secondary character, now that I think about it. But yeah, they're all therianthropes, they're all wares, which isn't great, to be honest, and that's one of the things about today that I'm not really happy with. So yeah, basically, that's about it. I'm working extra hours tomorrow. I'm working 9 until 2 to cover for a colleague who has the day off to throw a birthday party for my sister, which is nice. And then, as I said, I've got to get ready for my friend. There's still things to do. Like, I have to create a bed for her. There isn't one at the moment. I'm not sure why I'm telling you all this either. So yeah, but I will fit in some writing time. I still finish at 2, as I said. So she doesn't get here till the evening, so I have time. I'll just make sure to get plenty of sleep tonight, if I can. And not sleep during the day tomorrow, which is where I lost some time. And I think that disrupted things. I think it put me in a bit of a strange, funky mood. So yes, I want to give a tiny shout out to a friend of mine, Phoenix, who yesterday was just over the 8,000 mark. So I thought I was doing well, but she kind of blew my word count out of the water. So well done to her. I hope everyone else is doing well. I'm now going to go and have a look at the site and see how my writing buddies are getting on. And I will check in again tomorrow with hopefully more progress and more satisfaction than what I had today. Okay, until then, happy writing and take care. Bye.